Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth Olson. I'm head of growth at Xverse, the leading Bitcoin wallet for Ordinals. And today I've been tasked with a rather challenging topic: which Bitcoin ordinal projects are the best? So for context, since Ordinals launched about a year ago, Bitcoin experienced a sort of renaissance in creativity and homecoming of many projects and artists, even climbing the charts to become the #1 chain for NFTs by sales volume. Some of the most prominent voices in the crypto space, for example, Michael Saylor, Vitalik Buterin.
I definitely see signs of hope now that, we have ordinals that are starting to kind of bring back a culture of actually doing things.
And even Elon Musk have recognized the value that ordinals bring to Bitcoin.
But NFTs, the funny thing is that the NFT is not even on the blockchain. It's just a URL to the JPEG. So it's not even like, it's like you should at least encode the JPEG in the blockchain. Because if the company housing the image goes out of business, you don't have the image anymore.
And with the BlackRock Spot ETF around the corner and the Bitcoin halving, the timing to get involved in the ecosystem could not be more opportune. You can buy and trade ordinals on marketplaces like Gamma and Magic Eden and store them safely in your Xverse wallet with built-in ledger support. I'm not a trader myself, but I've been in the space since the beginning and happy to share about some of my favorite projects to pay attention to. All right, first up we have NinjaAlerts. NinjaAlerts is a pioneering push notification platform for Ethereum trading, gearing up to unleash a wave of new features designed specifically for ordinals. They recently introduced an Ordinals PFP collection featuring fun, pizza-loving ninja artwork specifically designed for X. And the founder, Trevor Owens, is a co-host of the Ordinals show and deeply ingrained in the community, and a big fan of pizza, as he's having all 1,000 PFPs inscribed on rare pizza Satoshis.
How rare is a pizza sat? This is 1 penny right here. This is 2,100 pennies. That's 1 out of 2,100. Pizza sats are that rare. NinjaAlerts are dropping ordinal PFP exclusively on pizza sats.
So if you're not familiar with rare and exotic sats, basically Bitcoiners have come up with historical and mathematical attributes to determine the rarity of a Satoshi. For example, the first sat in a block is called an uncommon sat, or in this case, a pizza sat is a Satoshi used in the first real-world Bitcoin transaction in 2010 when somebody purchased 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. To compete for whitelists, the NinjaAlerts project encouraged participants to create videos of themselves dressing up as ninjas and eating pizza. And yes, that's me in a costume, my own self-made costume, eating some pizza, and I'm happy to say I did win a whitelist. They've done a great job of carefully curating the community so far, which also unlocks some premium features with NinjaAlerts, including some alpha group access. They're announcing the mint date soon, so be sure to be on the lookout if this project resonates with you. Next up, we're pivoting to the OG of OGs, DeGods, one of the top collections in NFT history. The PFPs represent degenerates, punks, and misfits, the website stating, gods of the metaverse and masters of our own universe. This past year, they made headlines as one of the first OG NFT projects to expand their territory to Bitcoin with a public mint, which sold out in 3 minutes. The creator Frank DeGods, really a Bitcoin maxi in his own right, recognized the value of ordinals early on, seeing Bitcoin itself as the best brand in crypto. So of course, you need to align with it. And as it happens, they already had 535 dead gods burned on Solana back in 2021 with the intention of eventually bringing them back. So when the opportunity on Ordinals arose, the DeGods team already had this collection ready to go with upgraded art and inscribed all 535 dead gods on a single block 776408, giving the collection one of the most pure and pristine provenances on Bitcoin. Plus, Frank recently announced his intentions to focus more on ordinals, taking control of the DeGods Twitter account, launching a working group, and taking steps to evolve the entire DeGods and Dust Labs empire into a network state. So be sure to keep an eye out for this project, and as always, don't fade Frank. Moving right along to one of the most dominating projects in the space, Ordinals Maxi Biz, or OMB, as I'll call it moving forward, created by the anonymous former Wall Street employee and surfer enthusiast ZK Shark, in collaboration with artists Tony Tafuro and Nullish. The collection features anarchist-themed figures starting from a supply of 200 maxis with red eyes and blue eyes, and then later expanding to 1,900 green-eyed one-of-ones, all on block 9, which is the original Satoshi block. The collection launched with a guerrilla marketing campaign encouraging other projects like Bitcoin bandits and Bitcoin DeGods to purchase and burn Ethereum CryptoPunks, which at the time were valued at around $94,000 in exchange for whitelists. So this was an ultimate anarchist act, considered sacrilege by many, and ultimately shook up the cultural lines that were dividing the Ethereum and Bitcoin NFT ecosystems. While ZK Shark himself isn't big into announcements, the community is super active, and I really have to say I enjoyed their jaw-dropping party during Bitcoin Amsterdam, which immersed attendees into a spectacular virtual Ordinals experience. One of the indisputably strongest communities in the ecosystem is Onchain Monkey, the first complete 10K collection to be inscribed on Bitcoin in a single transaction. The original collection was launched earlier on Ethereum in September 2021 and then bridged to Bitcoin on an inscription number 20219, which actually matches the exact year and month of the collection's Ethereum birthday. Just pure genius. What I love personally about OCM is that this community is deeply interested and invested in the technological development that's driving the ecosystem forward. For example, the first 10K Bitcoin collection took less than 20 kilobytes to inscribe, and they did it all on block 9, which is the block mined by Satoshi himself. So talk about incredibly efficient and historic Bitcoin provenance. So hats off to the MetaGood team, the startup behind Onchain Monkey. And finally, we have the legendary Taproot Wizards, the project that contributed in large part to Ordinals' success when Eric Wall and Udi Wertheimer controversially mined the largest block and transaction in Bitcoin history. They saw Ordinals as an opportunity to shake up the stagnant Bitcoin maxi community, some of whom actually accused them of breaking Bitcoin due to the network congestion. The collection of 2,121 Microsoft Paint wizards pays homage to the total supply of Bitcoin and was created by artist Far. So far, only a select few wizards have been given to honorary Bitcoiners like Arthur Hayes, Nick Carter, and Milton Demiras, as well as active community members who participated in their wizard school or the Shower Challenge, or in my case, attending a party dressed as a wizard. The project received over 1,000 submissions, with some diehard fans even going so far as to write songs, launch games, and get wizard tattoos. Yes, the real deal, an actual wizard tattoo on their skin. The project recently announced they raised a whopping $7.5 million to bolster their mission to reignite the magic of innovation on Bitcoin. So be sure to participate in Wizard Quests if you want a chance to become a wizard and keep Bitcoin magical. So that's it. Those are the 5 projects I wanted to cover, though I have to say the Ordinals community is growing stronger with dozens of exciting projects coming to the ecosystem each month. And of course, there's so many more incredible projects out there to check out. If there's another amazing project out there that you think deserves some spotlight, please drop it in the comments below. And thanks for watching.